People started talking outside right as I was about to record. And the fact that I can hear them is not very promising, because I don't want them to hear me. I'm about to do a video about buttholes. Hello, and welcome back to another video on the Arnie Lagoobie channel, I suppose. Today's a bit of a weird one, I'll be the first to admit. So I came across this article on velvetshark.com that was basically talking about how almost every single AI company logo kind of looks like a butthole. So I'm gonna talk about that, I guess. And by talk about it, I mean rank a bunch of the logos based on smashability. We're gonna do smash or pass. Now I will say that this is purely shallow. This has nothing to do with these companies like ethically or I don't know. I'm just talking about if I would smash their logo if it was a butthole. I don't give a fuck about generative AI, TBH. So they would all be a pass in that sense. But that's not what we're talking about. If you came here for a serious video, this is not it. This is me looking at logos, deciding how much they look like buttholes and how much I would smash those buttholes, okay? And I just need you to just hold my hand and come with me on this journey, okay? I need you to commit. Are you committed? I need you to commit. Okay. I contacted YouTube and I got them to add a feature to the website just for this video where once you take my hand and say I commit, then you can't exit out of the video, and that is a 100% true statement. So ready? Say I commit. All right. Here we go. Now, it's also worth noting that I could not tell you the names of most of these companies just based on their logos alone. And you might be thinking, well, that's probably something that you should have figured out before you started filming a video. But I didn't really want to learn the names of all of these AI companies. Most of them I don't know, and you're just gonna have to deal with me describing them based on color and shape, except they all have the same shape. They all look like buttholes. That's the premise of this video, is that they look like buttholes. All right, it is 9 p.m. on a Thursday. Let's start with this weird looking one. It kind of looks like there's kind of a cross in there. I wonder if that's intentional. Sort of some Christian imagery. I do like that this one has a sort of three-dimensionality to it that a lot of the other logos are lacking. But we're not here to talk about like their graphic design. We're here to talk about their graphic design vis-a-vis do they look like buttholes. And this one, I don't know. I mean, I see it, right? Like, this is the hole. But like, would I smash it? And by the way, we're going pure smash or pass. There is no room for nuance here. It's either a fuck yes or a fuck no, as my dear mother would say. There is something sort of attractive about the angles, I suppose. But like, the hole itself is rather small. I'm gonna put it in pass because it doesn't look like a comfortable fit, if I'm fully honest. All right, now we're gonna go to this one. I think this might be Microsoft? Maybe? Now this one, it's colorful. You know, a butthole, it's not good if it's not colorful. That's what I always say. It's got some interesting sort of overlapping shapes to it. Again, I see it. I see the buttholery. The buttholeness. Not a particularly attractive butthole to me. I don't know what I'm basing this off of. I've never had butt sex. And that's not something that you needed to know about me, but I feel like it's an important disclaimer to make. I'm gonna put this in pass. I don't know, cause like it's appealing to look at, but would I smash it? I don't think I would. So yeah, that's a pass. This is just two circles. Those are just circles. Those are just circles. And I know we're not really talking about like logo design here, except for how it relates to butthole, but like as a logo, and this one too, those look almost exactly the same. I could not tell you what either of them are. So this is a pass. And while I'm at it, I suppose I'll put this one in pass too, because like it's just a circle. This looks similar to the Chrome logo. Maybe this is Google Chrome adjacent. And this one, you might be thinking, well, this is also a circle. And like, yes, it is, but it's also got some movement to it. It flows. It looks sort of like the water It's very minimalist, which I don't love. I like my buttholes flamboyant. This one's a pass. It's not doing anything for me. It kind of looks like blades now that I think about it, and that is not what I want associated with a butthole that I will be going into. I don't know what I'm allowed to say here for YouTube's sake. I feel like we might be towing the line a little bit with a butthole based video, but I am not going to diminish myself for the people up there. You can demonetize me, you can not promote my video through your stupid algorithm, but I am going to remain a true butthole head to the end, and that is my promise to you, America. Buttholes forever. I don't fucking know. Okay, this one. Now this one's interesting. Again, there's sort of a bit of three-dimensionality here and some more colors going on. Again, I don't mind. I don't hate the colors. I do like the colors, but that's not the shape you want a butthole to be, is it? And I'm not trying to be. Look, if your butthole looks like this is a shame-free zone. I want you to be happy with yourself and your butthole, but it is another pass for me. I'm sorry. There's no room for nuance here, so that forces me to make some tough choices. This looks violent. Pass. Now we're getting into some interesting ones, okay? This one. It kind of looks like an eye. See, there's what is this? A hexagon? There's some hexagonality. It's a hexagon. And then there's a circle inside of it. This one's also a hexagon, but with a hexagon inside of it, which I think I actually fuck with more. This butthole, I want to like be friends with this butthole. It's like a silly, goofy guy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's looking at you all like, oh, maybe, here's what I'll say. This butthole, this might be one that like, it's your close friend and you're always like, no, we would never develop feelings for each other. We'd never do anything like that. And then you just have one night where you both fuck up. And you have a good time, but you're both like, okay, that was fun, we can never do that again. I think that might be this butthole. And so I guess, by definition, that would put it in the smash category. But it's not a butthole that I would seek out to smash, it's kind of one that just happens. And so I don't know where that leaves us. You know what, I will put it in a tentative smash since there's nothing up there yet, but we'll see how this continues to develop and then maybe make changes, okay? This might be controversial. I think this one's a smash for me, honestly. It's a nice shape. It's got some pointiness to it, but also like an illusion of roundness. It's a bright orange, exactly the color I like my buttholes to be. It's got, some variation in line thickness. It's very minimalist, which again, not my fave, but it does a lot with the little that it has. And I think this one would give me a good time. Okay, now we've got this one. Really looks like just pure anus. It also kind of looks like a splat of liquid and not in an attractive way. I'm gonna say this one is a pass. Okay, this is Gemini. I think this is the only one I know by name. It's hard to unpack my biases here because Gemini is the one that I've run into in my personal life because unless I'm wrong, unless I'm remembering incorrectly, this is the one that Safari uses when you search and it's like, here's your AI overview. So I run into that one an unfortunate amount when I do not want to. So I have some preconceptions, but we're not, like I said, we're not here to focus on that. We're just focusing on would you smash? Unfortunately, I think yes. I think this is the butthole that like pisses you the fuck off, but man, can they show you a good time. You know what I mean? This feels like an important time to know. I'm 21 years old, by the way. It just occurred to me. I tend to not look my age. I tend to look younger. I'm an adult. I'm allowed to talk about sex. Maybe not to the YouTube gods, but like I said, I don't give a fuck about the YouTube gods. Yeah, Gemini, it's an unfortunate smash, but it is a smash. This one looks like an egg with some swirlies around it. It doesn't invoke lust for me, but I could see it invoking lust for someone, but it doesn't do it for me. And unfortunately, this is my tier list. If you want to do this, you're gonna have to do it yourself. Okay, now we've got this one. This one, kind of esoteric, kind of otherworldly. There's no color to it. It's just white and shadow, but it's got like this nice focal point in the middle, and then like just enough variation in shape around it to like pull your eye. I kind of hate how satisfying it is. Also, the little guys going all around the main circle in the middle, they kind of look like sperm, and obviously that invokes, you know, the idea of sex. I'm gonna go with yes. I don't think we would have like a committed relationship, but I think it would be more than just a one-time thing. Maybe like a friends with Ben's, or like a, I don't know, like we're just like sort of like toxic lovers that just keep going back to each other even though they know they shouldn't. But like ultimately it's fun, you know? That's what I'm getting here. And so that's a smash. Now this one. This one right here. This is kind of peak butthole to me, if I'm honest. I mean, look, we sort of got the cross in there again. I'm not a religious guy. I'm not Christian. But if I were, I don't know what I'm saying. I mean, I guess what I'm saying is like, yes, I would smash this one. This one looks the most butthole to me. I don't know, because it's sort of, we've got like this illusion of legs continuing downward, and just like this perfect butthole shape. I gotta live my truth, you know? I gotta live my truth. This looks like Walmart. I've had a lot of fun times at Walmart. Not in a sexual way. I didn't mean it like that. I shouldn't have said it like that. Just, you know, I have good memories at Walmart. I do a lot of shopping there. I'm poor. I think here's the thing actually. If we were broadening this to logos in general, if this were the Walmart logo, like with the blue and the yellow, I think I would smash. But this black and white, it's just too nothing. So no, it's a no from me. It's a no from me. You might be looking at what I have in the smash category, and you might be thinking like, oh, surely this is a smash because it's got that Gemini shape. But here's the thing, it really doesn't. Like, I think the most appealing part of the Gemini shape is those like rounded edges, you know? This is just like a straight diamond. And I do see the butthole, I do. But I don't know. It's not doing it for me. And I was gonna say I'm sorry, but I don't think I am. You should never apologize for being who you are. This one, I really like. I can't even lie. Again, it's, you know, it's the black and white, and that's not the most exciting thing in the world. But man, those curves, the curves on the outside and then the hard lines on the inside, oh, it's kind of gorgeous. Yeah, that's a smash for me. That might be my favorite one. I'm gonna put that at the top. Now we've got one more, but before we get to it, I think I may have been a little too harsh on our first butthole here, the one with the cross and the pages. I am attracted to this butthole. Again, long-term relationship, like ongoing thing. I don't really know what it would look like, but if this butthole propositioned me, I don't think I would say no. Okay, so now we're gonna go to our final butthole, which is this O with a line through it. Pass. Thank you for coming along on this journey with me. I'll put the finished tier list on screen here if you want to pause and examine it further. This has been a ride. I sometimes you see an article and it gives you an idea for a video, and that idea is just so ridiculous that you can't not go through with it. And that's kind of what this was. So I appreciate you for sticking this out and giving it a chance. I do other videos that aren't butthole related, if you can believe it. So if you enjoyed any aspect of this video, feel free to subscribe. I am the world record holder in Google Solitaire, specifically in the hard mode touchscreen category. So if you want to see my video about that experience, you can watch that. It's on screen somewhere maybe. And subscribe. I'm trying to post a video every week on Saturdays at 3 p.m. EST. So yeah, it's fun. I'm having fun. I hope you had fun. Comment down below which butthole you thought was the most attractive. And I will see you next time. Bye!